Good afternoon. Fade to Black breaking news for this Tuesday, December 17th, 2024. This is all of the news that you need. I'm Jimmy Church. All right, help support the show. You know what to do. Get yourself Fade to Black t-shirt, 2 t-shirts to get. 2 different kinds, 2 links below. Game changer. Just order a t-shirt, order both. And everything is autographed. Everything includes free shipping. Now, this week on Fade to Black, last night, Joshua Cutchin and Ryan Grulick were with us. We talked about their new film, Lady of the Lake. Tonight, it's Dr. Dan Biddle. We're going to be talking about the Nephilim, giants of the Bible. Tomorrow night, Joshua Shapiro is with us. We're going to be talking about crystal skulls. And then Thursday night is our once-a-month AMA, AJA, Ask Jimmy Anything. I just talked about myself in the third person. Ask me anything. All right, I have 4 major events coming up. I've got the Conscious Life Expo right here in Los Angeles, February 7th through the 10th, 2025 at the LAX Hilton. Rise of the Guardians, March 29th and 30th, 2025 in Sedona, Arizona. Then to the Midwest, Contact Modalities Expo, May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 2025, Delavan, Wisconsin at Delavan Lake. And then I'm heading back to Peru twice in 2025. The first trip is for the Inca celebration of the sun, June 17th through the 27th, 2025. The links for everything are below. I'm going to Peru again with Brian Forster. Links for all of my events and everything that I'm doing are below over at our website, throughout social media and all that stuff. All right, let's get straight to it. On this day in history, 2012, NASA's Grail mission crashed into the moon. The 2 twin spacecraft named Ebb and Flow were the size of a washer and dryer. Here's your fader fact. Mosquitoes can smell which blood type you are. They're twice as likely to bite someone who is type O as opposed to type A. There you go. There's your fader fact. Let's get to the breaking news. Mystery drones. A drone being flown near Boston's Logan International Airport on Saturday night led to the arrest of 2 men on charges of trespassing, breaking and entering, and violating a municipal ordinance or bylaw. They pleaded not guilty to all charges. The drone was flying dangerously close to the airport, and an officer using drone monitoring technology detected the aircraft and the location of the operators, who were on an island in Boston Harbor. The men appeared in court yesterday and were released pending a February 6th court date. The judge banned them, by the way, from flying drones. Now, today, we've got hearings going on with the Senate Intelligence Committee with these mystery drones and what the government knows and what they're doing about it. I will report on all of that tomorrow. And yes, I'm doing a bunch of media interviews about this subject, and I'll keep everybody posted. And that's because Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, a base that has the wreckage from Roswell and houses technology and research facilities, closed its air operations for nearly 4 hours from Friday night into Saturday because of small unmanned aerial systems flying over and around the base. Absolutely incredible. Again, I will keep everybody posted. Yeah, we've got Ramstein. We've got Vandenberg Space Force Base. We've got Wright-Patterson. We've got Boston Logan Airport, New Jersey, New York, of course, Massachusetts. It seems to be something that needs to be stopped, and we need answers. All right. All right. A top Russian general who was accused of using chemical weapons on the battlefields was killed after a bomb went off in Moscow earlier today. His name, Lieutenant General Igor Krylov, who headed Russia's radiological, biological, and chemical protection forces, was killed by a remotely detonated bomb planted in an electric scooter outside his apartment building just 4 miles southeast of the Kremlin. This is a big deal, and I'll keep you posted. Officials for Panama and Austria signed the Artemis Accords last week, becoming the 49th and 50th nations to join the international commitment to responsible space exploration. Ambassadors for each nation signed the Artemis Accords at NASA headquarters in Washington, with that NASA administrator, Bill Nelson, accompanying them. New research suggests that Saturn's rings may be older than they look, as old as the planet itself. Instead of being around 400 million years old, as commonly thought, the rings could be around 4.5 billion years old, just like Saturn, according to Ryuki Hyodo and his Japanese-led team. Remember, the sun, 4.5 billion years old. Earth, 4.5 billion years old. Now, Saturn's rings, 4.5 billion years old. NASA's Da Vinci, it's the Deep Atmosphere Venus investigation of noble gases, chemistry, and imaging. That mission is scheduled to launch in early 2030. Now, Da Vinci's probe will be the first in the 21st century to cut through Venus's atmosphere as it descends from above the planet's clouds down to its surface. Venus is really hot. It's full of crazy stuff, and nothing has really survived. But we're going to do it in 2030, 5 years. Now, two other missions, NASA's Veritas and the European Space Administration's Envision, not Eurovision, Envision, will explore Venus in the 2030s from the planet's orbit. I'll be around in 5 years, I hope, and I'll keep you posted. A simple arithmetic error unnecessarily sent countless plastic spatulas into the trash over a toxic chemical scare that came to light a few days ago as Joe Schwartz, director of McGill University's Office for Science and Society, sat reading a research paper in his office in Montreal. And he said, wait a minute, not so fast. There is no need to use nanograms as a unit of measurement in this study, he says, which gave unit amounts in the tens of thousands. And that sounds scary. He said the more common micrograms would have given units in the tens and, not freaked everybody out. You have to make sure your numbers are correct before you scare the pants off of people. Now, here's my advice. You can officially go back and dig that black plastic spatula out of your trash. Yeah. And finally, I'll leave you with this. Researchers at the City University of Hong Kong have developed a new interface to simulate taste in virtual and other extended reality, otherwise known as XR. Think about it. You got your glasses on, but you want to taste something. To create a more immersive VR experience, they have added taste sensations, and their research paper was published today in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. The lollipop-shaped lickable device can produce 9 different flavors, including sugar, salt, citric acid, cherry, passion fruit, green tea, milk, and grapefruit. Each flavor is produced by food-grade chemicals embedded in a pocket of gel. When a voltage is applied to the gel, the chemicals are transported to the surface in a liquid that then mixes with saliva on your tongue like a real lollipop. Increase the voltage, get more flavor. I'm not making this up, by the way. At first, the researchers tested several methods for simulating taste, including electrostimulating the tongue, but a few mice got overshocked. Again, I'm not making this up. The other methods each came with limitations, such as being too bulky or less safe, so the researchers opted for chemical delivery. Remember, to taste, we also need to smell. You got to combine smell with taste so you get an accurate taste. So the VR lollipop also emits gas vapor. You can't make this stuff up. And it works. And now I'll let your imagination run away with you. Seriously, think about what you can taste and smell now in VR. Seriously. There's all the Fade to Black breaking news that you need for this Tuesday, December 17th, 2024. Breaking news is produced by Renee Neumann. I'm Jimmy Church. I want to remind everybody that tonight on Fade to Black, great show, we have Dr. Dan Biddle with us. We're going to be talking about the Nephilim. That's right, the giants of the Bible. But for now, all I've got is Gobekli Tepe.